Imagine a world where football was a chaotic mob game, with no rules and endless violence. This is where the story of American football begins. In the mid-19th century, various forms of football were played in the United Kingdom, evolving from medieval ball games. These early games involved kicking a ball towards a goal or over a line, laying the foundation for modern football. American football diverged from rugby and association football, thanks to key rule changes by Walter Camp, the father of American football. Camp introduced the hike spot, down and distance rules, and legalized the forward pass and blocking, revolutionizing the game. College coaches like Eddie Cochems and Knute Rockne further developed the game, making the forward pass a strategic weapon. College football's popularity soared in the early 20th century, with bowl games attracting national attention and fierce rivalries. The first professional football player, Pudge Heffelfinger, was paid $500 in 1892, marking the birth of professional football. In 1920, the American Professional Football Association was formed, later becoming the NFL, the major league of American football. The 1932 NFL playoff game introduced hash marks, forward passes behind the line of scrimmage, and moved goalposts to the goal line. Innovations like the AP poll, the Heisman Trophy, and the NFL draft emerged in the 1930s, shaping the modern era of football. The 1958 NFL championship game, dubbed the greatest game ever played, catapulted American football into national prominence. The American Football League, AFL, emerged in 1960, leading to a merger with the NFL and the creation of the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl has since become the most watched television event in the United States, a cultural phenomenon. Ancient Greece had a similar sport called episkairos, where men threw a ball over a scrimmage while avoiding tackles. Medieval Europe saw mob football, with unlimited players clashing to move an inflated pig's bladder to markers at each end of a town. In the 19th century, English public schools began organizing football games, leading to the development of modern football rules. William Webb Ellis is credited with creating rugby by picking up the ball and running with it during a school football match in 1823. Early American football games were unorganized, with each school playing its own variety of the sport. The first intercollegiate American football game was played between Rutgers and Princeton in 1869, with Rutgers winning 6-4. By 1873, college students standardized football rules, reducing team sizes and codifying the game. Harvard and McGill University played a two-game series in 1874, introducing rugby-style rules to American football. Walter Camp's rule changes in the late 19th century transformed football from a variation of rugby into a distinct sport. Camp's innovations included the line of scrimmage, the snap from center to quarterback, and down and distance rules. The legalization of blocking in the 1880s made American football uniquely American, differentiating it from rugby. The first college football league, the Intercollegiate Conference of Faculty Representatives, was founded in 1895, a precursor to the Big Ten Conference. The 1899 Sewanee Tigers, known as the Iron Men, went 12-0, outscoring opponents 322-10, a legendary team in early football history. The first forward pass in football occurred in 1895, thrown by North Carolina's Joel Whitaker in a game against Georgia. The 1905 football crisis, marked by violence and fatalities, led to significant rule changes and the formation of the NCAA. The introduction of the legal forward pass in 1906 opened up the game, reducing injuries and transforming football strategy. The NFL's growth in the 20th century, including the integration of African American players and the merger with the AFL, solidified its dominance. From chaotic beginnings to a national phenomenon, American football's evolution is a testament to innovation and resilience. Keep watching to discover more about the game that changed America.